Hey, good morning everyone. Today is August 8th, 2025. It is Friday. Got a lot to do today, so it'll be a fun one. I gotta brush my teeth, make a morning video log, obviously. Cook the chicken broth stock at 10 o'clock. Wake up at 8 was another goal, did that as well. I gotta take my cat's socks to the vet at 11. That'll be fun. And then I want to cook chicken and green beans for lunch. I need to make a couple of recovery video logs. I think I have two to make, which is crazy. We're already like almost entirely caught up after being backed up like 2 weeks. It's just wild. And then thaw chicken, I have it thawing right now, and then I want to get our plane tickets to my brother's wedding and call my grandpa, so that'll be a fun conversation. I'm gonna take socks here in like an hour and a half, and so I have chicken broth on the stove right now. And then yeah, that's pretty much all I got planned for the day. Work at 4. Anything else interesting? I'm glad we have vegetables and stuff. Like, I didn't purchase any vegetables for it, but we have like onions, celery, carrots, and potatoes. Well, I guess you don't put potatoes in stock, but we have vegetables to put in the stock. So I was like really glad about that. I was like, dude, I probably would have been suffering if we did not have those. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Garden's coming along well. I'm surprised that the tomatoes haven't like ripened yet. They've kind of like been sitting there for, I want to say 3 weeks or so, like on the vine. I'm like, I don't know when tomatoes ripen. I don't know if it's just a time thing or if it'll like slowly then all at once, you know. And I got a couple more zucchini coming in. I got another harvest of green beans going. Some are coming in like really strong. And then there's one tiny little baby jalapeno in the garden. And yeah, just watering it nightly has been really, really, really fun. I spent a couple minutes this morning replying to a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube because I woke up to like, it said 9+, but it was like 15, 20 notifications of people like replying to my comments. And some of them have been very interesting. Someone left me a nice comment though, XI44 Music. Thank you, I appreciate that. I was like, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that people have been talking about and talking about to me. It's really, really funny. Yeah, so I spent a bunch of time replying to that this morning, and then I was like, I gotta get up and focus on real life. So here I am. Anyways, I will let you all know how the day goes tonight, and I will see you then. Peace.
One eternity later.
Hey, good evening, everyone. This will be a video log for August 8th, 2025. It was a Friday. It was a really solid day. So woke up and responded to some comment threads on my YouTube. I think I read them in the morning video log, if I'm not mistaken, or mentioned them. But I did some research about like Tesla as a company and like the price earnings ratio, how much they paid Elon Musk, how that payment even works, the valuation as a whole, all this stuff. It was so dumb, so boring. And then I went downstairs, got started on the chicken stock. I got it boiling on the stove, and then came up and made a YouTube video log. Came up and made a video log, and then spent a bunch of time just like scooping the foam off the top of the broth. I didn't know if that was normal. I probably should have watched a video on it and got some instruction, but it's fine. After that, I took my car and switched with my mom's car so that I could take stocks to the vet. Her car just runs a little bit better than mine, so more efficient or whatever. And his vet went about as could be expected. He was a little anxious, peed a little bit, my man. And then yeah, they didn't like give him like a full diagnosis, but they noticed that he had inflamed gland in the butt, and they gave an antibiotic for that. And then they wanted to take a stool and urine sample, so we have to do that soon, which is pretty fun. My mom will figure it out. And then came home, let Sock be free. He was chilling afterwards. Played some video games, played some VR, checked on the stock occasionally. And then after it boiled down for a while, I added some like vegetable scraps to it, like the ends of the celery no one likes, the carrot stubs, chopped up like a couple carrots, like whole onions. It was pretty cool. And then yeah, and let that simmer for like an hour and a half, and then I got started on the chicken breast, the green beans, and the mac and cheese that I planned on eating for lunch. And then it was like pretty late, so it was already close to kind of dinner. So packed like a third of it to go, ate a third of it, and then Ava had a third of it, and it turned out so good, dude. I was like, oh my god, it was probably like the best chicken I've ever made. Like, it was like really tender, really good. It was so good. And we have another batch of What's it called? I'm not thinking of the word. Oh, dang. Forgot about that. Just start checking something on my phone. We have another batch of chicken breast to eat on Sunday, so that's pretty cool. And then, headed out to work after that. I got, like, as much of it as clean as I could and put all the chicken broth away in, like, Ziploc bags that I could freeze, so that'll be nice. And then, went off to work with my little to-go container. Work's actually really good. It was really, really solid. I think I had probably 7 or 8 tables total, and one of them was a table of 10. And I ended making about like $60 or so, so it was like meh day, but it was nice. And then came home after work. Got some Taco Bell because I was like just eating all day, dude. I felt like such a fat loser. It was so good. And I've been gaining weight. Caden came in. We talked for an hour total, just about. Kyle came in. There's a dude who used to work at Canton too. He's cool. And then Caden and I were just chatting up a storm, dude. I was like, I'm pretty like well informed on a lot of things, but he recommended me a book about the Nanjing massacre. Now, I'm gonna actually Google Translate how to pronounce Nanjing. Is it Nanking? Okay. Ad, bruh. Stupid ad. I'm not looking to get added on right now.
Hello. Dark days of the South. This city is known as the capital of the South. It has a rich historical and Nanjing.
Oh, it's Nanjing. Okay. So he recommended a book called The R Word of Nanjing. And so if you don't know what the Nanjing Massacre is, it, I believe, was a Japanese land invasion of China. And apparently was horrific. That was a moment of silence. I don't know why I felt like giving a moment of silence there, but apparently with how bad it was, like, felt necessary. I obviously don't know the full extent of it. I need to research more on it, but we were like talking about that, and then we were talking about the Middle East, and he was telling me that Iran, like, he couldn't understand why Iran hated America, and it kind of leads into my daily thought about misinformation on the Middle East. And it wasn't like he didn't understand why they hated America. It was more like he didn't believe that women were able to wear skirts in Iran at one point. And, like, he didn't believe that, like, the reason Iran hates America so much is, like, they had a democracy. They had a democratically elected leader who was friendly with America. We funded the UK to take him out and install a puppet, and then they overthrew the puppet, right? So we went through a regime change, and then they forcibly took back control of their own government. And the way they did it was the people who were uprising were college students and theological leaders. Who is more able to lead a country? Kids who are still in college or religious leaders? Kids who are still in college, religious leaders. So they end up becoming a theocracy. They end up taking, like, huge right-wing extremism, like, total control theocracy, right? Like, absolute theocracy. And I was, like, talking to him about it. I was, like, showing photos and stuff, and it was basically just, like, the reason Iran hates America is because of the way we've treated them. Like, it's not, like, a deeply, like, it now is a deeply ingrained hatred of Americans. 100 years ago, Iran did not care about America. Like, in 1925, before the World Wars, they did not care about America. Like, it wasn't on the forefront of their minds. 100 years later, the horror that we've inflicted upon that population, for what? For what? Is astonishing. And so it's like, I, as a person who can understand how others feel, as an empathetic human being on Earth, I can sit here and go, if I were Iranian, I would hate Americans, dude. And so it's like, we all have this different, like, story of what happened, and it's like, the information is easily accessible, the timeline is blatantly clear, of they had good things coming. We interrupted it. Bad things happened. Who'd have thunk, bro? We stopped the good things from occurring, and we don't understand why they're mad at us. So, that ain't America for you, dude. But it was just a good conversation. I was just like, there's a lot of dark stuff that America has done that I will have to face in the future. And just, like, actually understand and take in as a whole. And it's like, I hate to say the war in the Middle East is not the fullest horror that America has unleashed upon the world. It's definitely pretty dark, dude. It's definitely pretty horrific. Like, when you think about I think I did the math on a video log. It's like the ratio of which we've killed Middle Easterns to the amount of people who died in 9/11. It's like 15,000 times. Like, we've repaid the debt of 15,000 times. Why are we still fighting in the Middle East? We've paid them back, bro. They're paid. They're paid. I don't know why we're still fighting. It doesn't make any sense to me. So, yeah, just wanted to share that thought. Hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.